Hi, this is Dan Chambers of Chambers Law Firm. This is the latest in a series of videos that we're talking about in terms of the use of forensic evidence in a criminal investigation and ultimately in the defense of any criminal charges you might be facing. In this particular video, we're going to be talking about the use of a technology that involves automated license plate readers, or ALPRs as they're often called. And there's a couple different varieties that are the most commonly used in a criminal investigation. The first type that is used is typically a automated license plate reader device that's inside or on the patrol vehicle itself. And what it does is it basically sends out beams to all the license plates in the area. And it then takes that image and it converts it through the use of OCR, where they can optimize and capture the letters and numbers and convert it into a computer readable format, and it gets put into all of the databases that police have access to. Stolen vehicles, hot sheets that list potential stolen cars, whether or not the driver is a wanted felon, or the registered owner of that car, I should say, is a wanted felon, and they get a host of information that bounces back to them once they're able to read the license plate. And based on that information, they may decide to make a traffic stop if that vehicle comes back stolen or it's owned by somebody that's wanted on a murder charge. The second variety that you commonly see can be either owned by a governmental agency or it can be owned by a private business owner, and they're called flock cameras. And flock cameras are typically affixed at the entrance or exits of an apartment building, for example, or the entrance and exits of an office building. And it basically serves the same function. It captures the license plates going in and out of that parking lot and converts those photographs into computer readable data. Now, here's where things can get really tricky. Some of those private business owners, by agreement, also allow those cameras to be connected to law enforcement databases. So, for example, if somebody that's wanted for a murder is driving a vehicle and drives into an apartment complex, and that flock camera captures that image, if that apartment owner has agreed and contracted with law enforcement to use that flock image, instantaneously it's going to be sent to law enforcement. So even though it's a privately owned flock system, there's no guarantee it won't end up in the hands of law enforcement very, very quickly once that driver goes into the parking lot. Here's where things get into the gray area, though, and can be used in your case, and if you're not alert to it and your attorney is not up on this issue, may end up costing you. Flock camera systems also have what is a process called vehicle fingerprinting, all right? It's a trademarked phrase by Flock. And what it does is it allows information to be gathered about a vehicle without a visible plate. Let's say it's cold plated, or let's say it has no plates on it at all. This vehicle fingerprint technology that Flock has developed will allow data to be gathered on what type of vehicle they think it might be. So for example, a dark sedan pulls into that same apartment complex without a license plate. Through the use of the vehicle fingerprint module on Flock, it will say, well, we think it's probably a Toyota Corolla between 2015 and 2018 based on the body shape. And they give identifiers. And they can even pick up things like it had custom rims on it, though. It didn't have the standard rims that Toyota Corollas come with, or decals on the bumper. So these additional features will allow Flock to gather data to try to match a vehicle even without a license plate. And guess what? They may use that in your case and try to tie you to that vehicle even though they don't have a plate to work with. So understanding the technology that Flock uses and other ALPRs use is vital to try to discredit the prosecution's theory that the vehicle they're trying to identify is somehow connected to you and or the crime you're charged with. And remember, here at Chambers Law Firm, we offer a free consultation to all of our clients. So if you or a loved one is facing serious charges and these types of issues might be something we need to address, give us a call and we'll be happy to talk through those issues and how we can help you. Thanks.